How you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Farming Simulator 25. Now, over the last couple of days during my live streams and during comments as well, people have been telling me if I leave my grass to grow past the day where it says ready to harvest, the grass will become higher. Well, yes, it probably does. But my thing today is it going to make a massive amount of difference to how much you harvest? On an average, when it comes to grass, which I know is a pointless, it's, you know, you turn it into silage, you get more money. And we can harvest like grass quite a lot. Now, if you were to let it grow for the next time, so in order to grow it to its maximum, you need to make it grow for like 4 months instead of 3. So what I want to do is I want to skip the next couple of months. I want to see where my grass gets to, and then I want to see how much all of that grass is worth in silage. And at the same time, I'm obviously going to redo the field is already done. I'm going to let the grass grow for 3 months instead of 4, or 4 months instead of 3, and then we'll go from there. So my plan is I'm going to do 3 months to start with, and this is my field. If you didn't know, I extended the field, made it a bit bigger, so we actually get a bit more of a harvest out of this. So we're looking at a bit more money. So I'm going to go about my business for the next few days, picking up my eggs and bits and pieces, getting them sold, making a bit of cash on the side. And when I come back, we're going to harvest a 4-month growth. And then we'll do a 3-month growth and see what the overall thing was and see how it changes. Because the thing is do you want to cut your grass 3 times in a year or 4 times in a year? That's sort of where I'm heading. So I'll let this grow and I'll be back in a second. Wicked. Alright, cool. How you doing, guys? Welcome back. So I find myself on the 1st of July. I've skipped forward 4 months. So this is like past ready to harvest. Apparently it's longer now. So apparently, according to some, and I'm doing this as an experiment. I'm not saying someone's right and someone's wrong. I'm doing this because I don't know. So don't take this as I am having a go at you. I'm basically doing this so I know what's right and what's wrong and how much money I'm going to make from certain things. Okay? So don't worry. So what I did before this was I did fertilize the whole field. So we've got a plus 97% for yield bonus. You can't see it because it's under me. And 100% fertilized. So this whole field was 100% fertilized. Okay, so we're at like as high of a yield as I could possibly get. Right, now I need to hire a load of stuff. So I need to cut the grass and so on and so forth. First off, I'm going to get my medium tractor out because I got to be honest, I like this tractor. It's pretty cool, and when I get enough money, I'm going to buy one. I like this. It does exactly what I need it to do. I'm leasing this. We're all good. Cool. Fantastic. Now I need a mower. Mower is all I need. Again, I need to get myself one of these because reasons. I need one. So we're going to lease this. Yes. And so I can do it a little bit faster, we'll lease the front one as well because, well, reasons. Cool. Next, I will need... My brain has stopped working. I will need one of these, so we need to lease this as well. Yes, there's lots of money. And we need a baler. Well, not a baler, a wrapper. Not quite Snoop Dogg or like Eminem, but we definitely need a wrapper. It's fine. And then we're probably going to need the trailer as well. Yes, we'll lease that as well. So yes, that's lots and lots of money. That's cost me 10 grand in leasing fees. But it's fine. It's exactly what I needed to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my grass, and then I will come back when I've done all the baling, and then we'll see how many bales of hay we've got. Well, not hay, grass, sorry. And then we'll see how much it's worth. And the reason why is just because I want to see how much it's worth. Now I want to basically compare it to how much it would be worth if I grew the crop for not 4 months, but for 3 months. So is it worth doing 3 cuts a year or 4 cuts a year? If it's only worth doing 4 cuts a year, I'd rather do that than 3 cuts a year because then I get more money out of it. That's the reason why I'm doing this. It's just to see which one is more profitable. Not saying anyone's right, or actually someone's going to be right and someone's going to be wrong. I would do things just my way anyway, but that's just me. I'm an argumentative git. Right, lower mower. Lower mower. Do the breakdown. Lower mower. Right, we need to unfold this as well. X. Unfold mower. Fantastic. No. Rightio, that's my whole field mode. Oh, I can't remember how to turn my lights off. There we go. That's better. Okay, so that's mode. Now I'm going to go and get the baler. Now, I don't know how many bales of hay I can normally get out of this field, considering I extended the size of the field. Before this, I was getting around like 12, 13 bales. So I'm looking at hopefully around that. Now, if I get more, then that's all good. If I get less, then I'd be confused about why I extended my field in the first place. So what I want to do is I want to see how many bales I'm going to get out of this, and then go from there. And then I'm going to have to do a direct competition between this and the other method of farming, and see which one really is like the best. Because it does come down to how many bales of how many bales of grass I'm going to get out of it. That's where it becomes like, is it worth doing 3 months or 4 months wait? And that's all it is. So I now need to do baling, and then I need to do all the processing, and then come back in like 3 months' time after the grass has grown again. Fun and games. Right. Let me get all this done, because this will be it's going to take a little while. Now I'm doing this at 125 centimeter bales, so slightly smaller bales, but that's how I'm seeing like a true test. I'm not changing any of the settings, just keeping them the way it is. Right, okay, so I finished ploughing the field. I finished baling the field. So now I have 14 bales of grass on my land. 14 bales. I need to go 14 bales. And how much is left in it? 9%. 9%. Right, cool. So that's 14 bales of grass, which is completely fine. 14 bales of grass. Now I'm gonna have to bale it up, and I'm gonna deal with it, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll play through the game until I get to my next harvest, which will be like the day it says ready to harvest. That's like 3 months instead of 4. And if I come up with another 14 bales of grass, then it doesn't matter. It's exactly the same. I would just prefer to do X amount. So that's me done on here. I will be back in a second when I'm just about to go into my next harvest. Okay, so it's September 1st of, I don't even know what year this is. It doesn't matter anymore. No, there's no years. It's just play the game and be happy. Right, so September 1st. And it says I can harvest my field. Right, so this is like, as soon as it says harvest the field, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and harvest this field right now. And the reason why is because I want to see if it's different. Like, we got 14 bales of grass out of this field with not at maximum height. So at maximum height it was 14 bales of grass, which is fairly good. You know, that's not a bad little range. You know, could probably sell. Actually, have I already sold myself? I can't even remember. So it doesn't matter. So this is as soon as the game says it's ready to harvest. So I need to do another load of renting because I'm one of those people. I can't afford the tractor, even though it's 250,000. I wish. So here we go. I'm going to rent this tractor out again because it's such a cool tractor to rent and it does the job. That's why we do this. Excellent. So that's done, and I'll put this into perspective. I'm doing this because at the end of the day I want to see the difference, right? I'm not doing this to prove anybody wrong or right. I'm literally seeing this to say I want to sort of like squash whatever rumors, like, you know, it's a bit like in Hybridsteel. It was like, oh, this works better than this. Right, cool, we'll test it and we'll find out. Right, so now I need some grass cutty stuff. Mowers, that's the one. Yes, right. So I'm taking one of these. We're going to lease that bad boy out. Oh yes. And then we're going to lease that bad boy out. Now I wouldn't normally do this, but I'm actually doing this so I can be a little bit faster at doing this. I don't really most of the time I'll just use the front one and just go up and down until I'm done. But I'm trying to get this done quickly, so it's alright. Alright, so that's those done. Now I need a rattler. It's all good. Lease this out because it's worth the money. It's all good. And I need a baler. No, we're doing round bales, and I'll keep it as the standard setting because we did 125. Yeah, it was 125 centimeter bales, so that's all right. And I need a way of transporting, so we'll get the trailer as well. There we go. So that is everything leased and ready to go. Now, the thing that I need to do, really, out of everything, is just get around to baling. You guys don't need to see me put it into my storage and silage it up and so on and so forth. All you should really care about is just basically how many bales of grass I can get out of this field. And I kind of figured this would be like a really good experiment to do because it's the same size field. I'm not doing anything different from the last go. I'm using all the same equipment, and we're just going to see. At the end of the day, that's what it should be. This is an equal opportunity experiment. We did 4 months worth, well, was it 3 months worth of growth, and on the 4th month you can cut it, and now we're on the as soon as it's ready. So hopefully we'll get an answer. Well, that's what I'm looking for. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to cut my grass again, and we'll go for it. We'll be alright. It's fine, don't worry about it. Alright, so I need to lower. We need to unfold. And we need to turn it on. And then we can drive. So, I'm going to cut all my grass again, and then we'll do the baling again, and then we'll see what we got left, basically. So I cut all the way up to my boundary marker, which is my fence. So I cut all the loose grass as well. That's just how it is. I did it with the first run. I'll do it with this run as well. For the record, before I did my everything else, I fertilized the field again. So the field was 100%. My yield was 97%. Basically, same exact setup. It's just the grass is shorter. That's the only difference in this entire experiment. Okay, so back to hybrid cutting grass. It's all good. All right, so that's my field. All like cut back, and now the thing is as looking at it, it doesn't look any different from what it did before. So I don't know. I can't even call it right now. This is like flip of a coin, and all of a sudden time has got stuck. The coin's mid-flight, and I don't know which way it's going to go. So hopefully getting all this stuff baled up will actually tell us how many we got. Like I said, I don't really care. I'll carry on doing things my way, but at the end of the day I'm looking to see which one's more profitable. I mean, if it's more profitable to do like once every 4 months, which is basically letting it grow until it can't grow anymore, then so be it. Or if it's like grow every that's the wrong one. Grow every 3 months and cut, then you're going to get more money out of that, because that's how it works. If you can cut more in 1 year, you get more cash. So I'm going to stick to this 125 centimeter bales. We're not doing 150s. I mean, we could have. It's not any problem. But because I forgot to change the setting, I'll do exactly the same on this run as well, even if it takes me a little bit longer, because that's just the way it is. Right, so we need to lower the pickup, turn on the baler, and just go. Right, and I'll see you at the end when I've got the right number, and I've picked up all the grass off the floor. So I've got to beat 14 bales and 9% left in my actual baler. So it's always fun and games. So yeah, I'll be back in a bit. Well, I got 14 bales out of this, which sort of means it doesn't matter if you're going to wait the extra month or not. Now, if you're going to wait the extra month, that means you're not going to get as much of a harvest, which means instead of cutting 4 times a year, you're only cutting 3 times a year. And if you're only cutting 3 times a year, you're not getting as much money, are you? So, that kind of, you know, I mean, I made this as fair as I could. I think it comes down to your preferences. The thing is for what I've just done, I've just proved that it doesn't matter. You can do it how you like. If you want to wait the extra month, wait the extra month. That's completely up to you. If you don't want to wait the extra month, then don't wait the extra month. Now, on the field is probably just the last 4% of what I've got to pick up, because last time we had 9% of just raggy crap that was just left around. But apart from that, yeah, I'm basically, I've done exactly the same cut as I did before. And we're okay. There you go. Yeah, there you go. So 14 bales and 9% left in the old thing, and a few little ratty bits left around on the floor. That's pretty much what was left before. It's nothing that's going to make much of a change, and I can't pick it up because there's no point. If I pick it up, it's just going to be, well, left in the baler, which is why, in fairness, I do need to buy my own baler, because then at least I get to keep the grasses in it. But there we go. So 14 bales of hay, and it doesn't matter if you're going to leave it for 4 months or 3 months, but if you want the most amount of money out of your field, you will leave it 3 months, because then when you leave it 3 months, you cut it on the 3rd month, and guess what? You can cut 4 times a year, and then it's all good. So hopefully that answers some of your questions. If you've got anything else you want me to look into, because I'm more than happy to do this, because at the end of the day, it gives more of an understanding to the game if people actually want to pay attention and so on and so forth. And that's all good. At the end of the day, it's partially educational. People understand what's going on. And then, like, that basically falsifies those myths. You know, the ones that be like, well, if you did this and everything's better. It's like, well, actually, it doesn't matter. Because it doesn't. So there you go. I'm going to go and bale all this up. Oh, well, I'm going to go and cut. Like, yeah, I'm going to go and tape it all up. Put it all in my silo for a bit. And turn it into silage and make some money. So hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and notification button below for all other updates. And if you, as I've said before, if you have anything you want me to look into, cost of something, blah 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 blah, let me know, because, you know, it's always good to get to the bottom of, like, mythological things that all of a sudden turn up in games, and, like, yeah, if you twist the key 3 times, the door will open. But if you twist it 4 times, another door will open. It turns out it's the same bloody door. So hopefully I'll catch you all later. Peace out. Have fun. Enjoy everything you guys do. Boof. Fist bump to you.